We actually have always had strong analytics. That's kind of part of our DNA, but we did not have consistent processes. And so, I said every single team here is a different, like we're a collection of artists. We got the watercolor team and the, graphic designers and the clay sculptural. I'm like, everyone needs to be on like one process, one operating rhythm. And so that's been probably the biggest needle mover for us is, and we're getting down to the week. I need everybody, it's a big team, and I need to know that every week they're waking up, they're doing the right decisions, they're putting the right things into the system so that we'll get the results that we need. And that just was not choreographed well enough. I think that that makes the team stressed too, because they're like working hard but don't know if it's exactly the right thing. So just being way more prescriptive has been huge for what our new RevOps team has done really across every single function.
It's funny that you talk about art because I have an analogy that I'm just cringing as if my team ever heard me say this, like she's doing this again. But I'm like, it's jazz band to marching band is how I've been talking about it because I'm like, like we were the same, right? When we were younger, the jazz band worked and I love jazz, right? Like 5 or 6 people riffing with each other and making beautiful music. But imagine having a band of 100 people all doing whatever they want and and riffing off each other.
Loud noise at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah. It would not be so beautiful. And so, but I will say it's also interesting from a leadership perspective. I'm very clear on that. Like, this is no longer a jazz band. This is a marching band. And I can see if you're out of order and I can see if you're not playing when you're supposed to. And you can't, and not to your point, Latane, not everybody, they feel like, you're suppressing my artistry or whatever. And it's like, no, like everyone, there's still a significant amount of art that goes on to this, but we have to have more science than art at this stage than we are because we've outgrown the jazz band stage.